Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Ma perché sono venuti tutti avanti?
Touchdown LA! As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Semplice aggiustamento.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt and then you go down and score.
No, ma quello è il classico movimento di quando fai commit to the run. Tu c'è la possibilità però io non l'ho fatto. Cioè io ho fatto solo un aggiustamento, ma di squadra totale. Così. No, ma se tu poi la rivedi, vedi che tutti sono venuti in avanti. Perché ho fatto questo? Vedi, sono venuti tutti in avanti.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And this one complete to Smith. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
They'll set up a throw. Going deep for Hopkins. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He's giocato l'uno contro uno.
He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another
Anche perché quello non è il tuo cornerback più forte.
When you intercept the pass, Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. That worked
infatti io l'avevo visto un pochino, quindi ho detto
this week you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Hey, lock it. Say. Slam. Get it.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down.
Mamma mia, l'avevo visto, ma gliel'avevo lasciato per
they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. That's pulled in at the 32.
Ah, no, sbagliato. Sì, ho sbagliato completamente la...
First and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
No, l'ha ricevuta al limite del fumble.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Switch.
Back to throw. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Mi devo dare un po' sta cover 4.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, set. Let's go. I got one. Check it out, 3. It's 3. Come. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Oh, here we go. Oh.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Terribile Hines.
Yards the pick up there, and also a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Now the former 4th-round
No,
pick.
se tagliavo.
Just a
ma
yard on the
Ballage
first
non è.
down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
53. Crunch time, defense. Check 13.
Vai. Lui è il power rusher.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
'49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Check. Crunch. Motion.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, 49ers nothing.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. SOS. 22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber. Flare, alert, flare.
This is Hines. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line into the end zone.
Lui c'ha l'abilità che il...
Nyheim Hines, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Guarda, l'unico modo di prenderlo è avere uno con l'abilità che si chiama unfakeable, quella che non si fa fregare dalla prima finta. Tu c'hai tutto quello che dovevi fare. No.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Wilson.
Mamma mia, Bosa.
He goes down. Nick Bosa.
Meraviglioso.
Yet again, what else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Ah, okay.
Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks.
Malino. Aia, si è fatto male. No, ritorno.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got his big
tight
end fan. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Minchia.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Ah, solo 17, pensavo giusto, giusto così.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They begin the drive with Hines. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. And that is incomplete.
Ammazza in marcatura.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check three, check three, check three. Match box. Mike, 53's Mike. I'm trying to collect. 53's the Mike. 53, check 53. Rip right, rip right. 2 6.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get
ma perché io c'ho
That's exactly what happened on that play.
Lato cieco, gol lì.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it?
L'ho messo perché c'ho il lato cieco, ce l'ho lì.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer. Create space for our runners.
Se lanciavi lungo erano tutti liberi. No, io non ho toccato nulla.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read. Better execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
Infatti ho provato a coprire con il mid linebacker su uno.
Play for lost yardage.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
La devo risolvere perché sennò prendo imbarcate.
And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home and they'll stop him behind the line. Woods the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Ten Lobo. All day, every day, any day. Deuce. Hey, any weapon. Gone.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's taken down before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Set, ready. Come on, 6 yards. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's George. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Bravissimo.
Avevo visto il varco. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
È vero. Cioè, come un miniora.
Uno fortissimo. Let's see if they do it anyway. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Watch the whip. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
Coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a fake on the give.
No, ma preso la holding.
Pass option. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Lo sapevo.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Watch twins. Watch twins. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, keep it up. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
He'll look to throw.
Here we go.
Almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his
Pensavo che
second
andasse
there.
lungo.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
53 is the Mike. Check. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. I got one. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Looking to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
Ho fatto pure la catch a protezione perché c'era Rep che stava arrivando come un treno.
You're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Mike 5-4. All day, baby. All day. Out. Any weapon.
On first down, it's Hines. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Hey, check. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. The open man is Smith. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the
ogni
first
volta
half.
devo guardare.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Eh sì, ho visto. Ma io ho visto lì la linea dei passaggi, ho detto va.
Hey, we got four down. Jam. Sham. Check. 66, pull it, high.
On play action, they'll throw. That is caught inside the 5.
È venuto in avanti, perché?
49ers in for the score. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead,
Madonna.
it's still a lead.
Ecco, queste sono le cose che mi fanno incazzare anche a me.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
They're looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Quella purtroppo mica o la prendi in manuale e la tieni tu cioè che perché se la tieni, se la lasci fa la CPU ti fa quella cagata lì. No, è difficile, è la cosa più difficile.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen
bravo,
offensively.
screen.
Maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Switch.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Recon, 132 fighter. 58, come on. 58. Fair. He's coming. We got double up. 2.
Now it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Hit by Tavarius Moore.
Questa no, questa l'hai
left
sbagliata.
side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
No, ancora lunga, però questa è pesantissima,
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Vedi, poi queste sono quelle cose che...
Set to begin their
Cioè,
next
tu prima hai mancato quell'intercetto lì.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field.
Esatto.
What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Questo ha spezzato la partita.
On first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Look at me. Go. Now.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards.
A gain of 52 yards.
Ah, poi... se senza timeout, secondo me un tentativo lo puoi fare. Se prendi il sack è finita.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is indeed good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Wilson now, operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check, check. Fresno.
Operating from the gun. Wilson is going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch one. I'm coming. He's checking. Crash. Watch twist. Hey, Sam off. Check. Big grip.
They run with Howard. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch safety creep. Pilot, 64, weak. Safety's creeping. Check 26. Check the back. Hard.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
X3, 218, chopper.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They'll try to run for it with Howard. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Mamma, ma non c'è
The
Emanuela.
drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Here we go again. Check. 53's Mike.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Around the NFL, third quarter now up in Seattle. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They'll run on first down. Hines. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 45-yard line.
Bone. Ciao amore mio.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's
Ciao
2nd
mamma,
and 7.
grazie.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete.
Domani è giovedì, non lavoro.
That catch good for 5. It's third
Sì,
down.
domani c'è una giornata di
And just a small glimpse there as to why
Alle
they
5 di
like this
pomeriggio.
rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Sì.
didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They're going to look to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he
Big
takes
catch.
us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set, ready, 6 yards. Mike, watch the run, watch the run.
On first down, it's Hines. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Second and 9 now.
Voi Max. Sì, ma perché tanto da vista non è che lo puoi cambiare, cioè è quello. Vai.
It just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Mazza, bellissimo, va benissimo, stupendo. Mamma mia, che gioia. Dai che stasera devo fare servizio per i 23, eh. No, io sto in smart oggi. Un'altra chi?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete.
Va bene, a doppio.
Would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
No, questa mi ha graziato proprio. Me lo merito. Non me la merito questa. Questa la dovevi fare te. Proprio detto.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught by Smith.
Ho ripensato a quello che hai fatto prima e ho...
Jonnu Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Ma doveva essere intercettato prima.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Questa non l'ho meritata. Spero, perché poi non è.
You can't match up with them. They have either size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Sei meravigliosa, papà, così.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now Howard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Let's get it. Set, ready? 60 outlaw. Where's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Stevens. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Come on, set.
This quarterback
60
now
Pittsburgh.
12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
You draw Corker.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
70, Indy. Right there. Here we go, here we go. Big ass, big ass, big ass. Hatchet, hatchet.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set. 10 logo.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Under crush, under crush, under crush.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Ready, ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson, he's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Gli avevo messo lo spotlight, Miki. No, lo spotlight era zona. Tu puoi mettere lo spotlight mentre marchi a uomo, ma anche mentre marchi a zona. Se lo metti mentre marchi a zona, diciamo, oltre al compagno della zona, quello più vicino va a raddoppiare e restringe lo spazio, capito? Devi mettere, mi pare, adesso se non lo faccio vedere, mi pare R2, tu c'è la possibilità con la X di dire, come posso dire, mi pare di sì. Adesso quando rigioco in difesa ci faccio caso e te lo dico, ma tu hai la possibilità, sia che marchi a uomo che marchi a zona, di dire in sostanza alla tua difesa: tienimi un occhio particolare su quello. Capito? È chiaro che però essendo la coperta corta scopri da un'altra parte. Però se c'hai uno che gioca insistentemente su uno, funziona.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On second down, it's Hines. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4.
Sempre Battiari, oggi è falloso.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Esatto. Io lo adoro, cioè, preso al 4º giro dai Packers, è diventato uno dei migliori left tackle della Lega. Meraviglioso come giocatore. No, non avevo visto quello in copertura. Ti giuro, Miki, non avevo visto che c'era la safety deep. Non me ne ero proprio accorto.
Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He
rifles one that's intercepted.
Tarvariuccio.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium
in these games, and now in
this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back
la palla mi sa che era, vediamo. Sì, era un po' corta. Bellissimi sti replay.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They go play action here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Devo lanciarla prima, c'era l'uomo. C'era lo
Brandon, more
spazio.
often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now it's Hines. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Minchia.
36. That's great.
They run with Hines. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
No, anche perché sono 2 possessi pieni, se la riprendevi lì. Però c'avevi la palla dentro le mie deep dentro la mia metà campo.
Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. Going deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So with a big gainer anyways, he'll go ahead and take that instead.
Lì ho anticipato con Hopkins. Ci sono andato io in manuale.
It would have been different, right? If they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could.
Quantomeno a contrastarlo ci poteva andare.
Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop the throw. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kiki QT, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Badgley on for the extra point.
Risultato completamente bugiardo. Vedi, uno la partita la deve vedere per capirla, perché è stata molto molto più combattuta. Sì, ma tu pensa solo a quei 2 intercetti che hai mancato te, al pick six mio e al fumble recuperato. No, hai giocato bene in difesa perché hai trovato la tattica giusta e hai anche aggiustato. Io ho fatto, cioè di mio ho fatto tipo 3-4 drive completi.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
R3? Sì, throw away.
See what happens. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Another incompletion.
Fa lievemente impressione.
No wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. It's Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Watch the safety creep. Bang, bang, bang. General West, roll out. Get it.
Third and long, it's Wilson. He's got his tight end Fant. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
80 weapon.
On second down, it's Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now Wilson on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the 49ers, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for LA, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.